Hello, brothers and sisters. Today I'm going to be reading from the book of Proverbs, chapter 6. And this particular scripture relates to me, and mostly relates to the people I'm around, and you should avoid such people for your benefit. So let's go into it. Proverbs chapter 6, I'm starting from verse 16. And these things that the Lord actually hates. So pay attention. These 6 things do the Lord hate. These 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A lying tongue? I can't stand a lying tongue, man. Whew. Someone who constantly lying. And a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. That means his mind is full of wickedness. He's thinking of all kinds of evil in his mind. I know some people like that. You just stay away from such a person. Feet that are swift and running to mischief. Always running into trouble. Always like drama. Always causing some kind of trouble. Right? Always hitting. That's all that person like consists of. A false witness that speaketh lies, and that shown discord among brethren, that cause trouble amongst family members. You should stay away from such people, even if they're your own family. You should avoid them. You should not listen to their foolishness. Like if a family member, for example, if they lie, if they lies and speak lies against you, against another person or another family member, that is not true. But the fact that you listening to it, you are entertaining that person's spirit. If you're not correcting them, that means some part of you must agree on what they are saying. So if you don't have nothing, first you gotta ask yourself, why are they so comfortable speaking these lies and false witness against another brother, whether a family member or a friend? You as a listener should say, hold up, man. You should not want to partake in that. Especially if you know what that person's saying about that other person isn't true. So by you listening to it and by you not defending or saying anything, you actually partaking in their foolishness. You must stay away from that. So the Lord hated it, you should hate it as well. Alright, family will do that to you a lot. That's all they do is gossip behind other family members. And it's sad. You gotta stay away from such people. So, and this is a short lesson on that, but keep that in mind. When you listen to people talk junk about another person, especially if it's not true, especially among family, to me, I think family should know better. Right? It's just like, I might have a favorite cousin I like, or something like that, but if another family start talking trash about them towards me, and I know what they're doing is, and what they're telling me, if it's not true, I should be able to defend them and say, wait a minute, hey man, that don't sound like him. Why you having issues with your own cousin or even your own children? Even it's so sad that you even got your own, you got even your own mothers but talk bad about their sons amongst other family members, right? And the auntie or whoever listening, they do not want to correct the person's faults, and it's sad. You should be able to correct and say, wait a minute, don't talk bad about your son like that. Don't talk bad about your daughter like that. Don't talk bad about your cousins like that. You should be able to put them in a place. If you don't put them in a place, you ask yourself, why do they feel comfortable telling you this message? Because they know that you are the source of their entertainment. To find something to talk about. You are agreeing on what they're doing. So you just as bad as the person talking about the person by you sitting there and listening to foolishness. Negativity going through your mind. Because they hypocrites anyway. The same people they talk about they don't mind running to ask help about. So you got to stay away from wickedness, even if it's amongst your own family. You got to, because your family, they will do you the worst because they know you better than you. They'll bring up things in the past that they can't move on. So you got to be very wise not to let other people corrupt that spirit. Don't allow, what I'm trying to say. You're allowing other people to talk negative about another person. And you might not never feel that way. But the more you keep hearing bull crap, and you allow yourself to listen to it, you're going to begin to believe it. So the wise thing to do, the Bible also says move darkness away from your presence too. Can't find a particular scripture, but you must avoid anything that's not right. That's not walking in your spirit. If you're trying to live righteous and trying to be peaceful, you got to avoid negativity much as you possible. Don't entertain that foolishness. You know, but that's a short video about that. If you have any own personal experience on this, comment, make a, comment, give me some scenarios. But it's sad though that you got some people that love misery. Stay away from those that misery love company. That's all I gotta say. All right.